What is up, guys? Two Guys TV here, and today I'm just giving you the daily update for July 29th, 2014. And starting off, obviously, the background is Los Angeles Clippers because I believe as of yesterday or the day before, Steve Ballmer officially bought the Clippers. Now, this is huge for the Clippers organization and the city of Seattle and everything, but we're going to talk about some of the money issues and why they would not be able to move to Seattle in the near future. First off, he bought the Clippers for a $2 billion deal, I believe, $2 or $3 billion, and I think the agreement was that they would not move to Seattle anytime soon. But I'm sure Steve Ballmer, being a Seattle native Microsoft employee, he will do anything in his power to move them to Seattle, and that wouldn't be bad having a Seattle Clippers team. Maybe they go back to the old Supersonics logo. We really don't know, but the city of Seattle would be more than excited. They'd be ecstatic that the Clippers would be moving to Seattle, because the Clippers are possibly an NBA championship team, and the city of Seattle is more deserving than pretty much any other city of a championship team other than Cleveland. And that is the next topic. LeBron going back to Cleveland. Obviously, this is not very recent. This happened 12, 14 days ago, so 2 weeks ago. But LeBron going back to Cleveland. I'm just doing this because this is the first update on this channel. We'll try to do a daily update every day, because obviously it's a daily update. But LeBron going back to Cleveland may not have been smart, but it's definitely where his heart is, and he definitely, it's obviously what he wanted to do, and everyone's agreeing with him. Charles Barkley, Stephen A. Smith, even Skip Bayless agrees. So you know you're doing something right when everyone agrees. And there is a recent issue. This is a new topic. There was a recent issue where P.J. Tucker of the Phoenix Suns was arrested for a DUI, so driving under the influence. And we don't know how long he'll be suspended or how long he'll be out. And that's pretty much all I had to say on that. Moving over to Florida University, the head coach supposedly doesn't know how to DM. He doesn't know how to direct message on Twitter, so he doesn't know how to recruit them like that. So that's kind of funny. And I'm just looking at some issues here, and there's another issue involving the NBA where Ron Artest, this is a day or two ago, Ron Artest was getting really physical in an Italian league game. It was in Venice, Italy, where the competition was nowhere near what he can do, and for some reason he said it's the most physical game of his life. So it's kind of weird how he gets into that more than he does an actual NBA game. But I refuse to call him Metta World Peace. I'm going to call him Ron Artest, because I don't appreciate that he changed his name to that. I don't really understand why he would do that. But that mostly covers most of the issues. I said most a lot, but Team USA, the camp's starting pretty soon. There's been some highlights where Andre Drummond blocks Draymond Green. They recently added John Wall to it. Kevin Love withdrew because he may be getting traded. We don't know. And involving the Kevin Love trade, that's the other big issue I wanted to talk about. There's some trade possibilities going around. One of them being that the Cavaliers trade a future draft pick and Andrew Wiggins to get Kevin Love. So Wiggins would go to the Timberwolves, and that'd be a good environment for him. But the Cavs would most likely be an NBA championship team with Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, and LeBron James. You don't really get that many superstars that often. That has more superstardom than the Big Three did when Miami started. Another trade possibility is that there could be a 3-team trade where Wiggins goes to the 76ers to reunite with Joel Embiid, and the 76ers trade Thaddeus Young to the Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves trade Kevin Love to the Cavs, because Kevin Love is whoa, I need to slow down. Kevin Love is obviously worth way more than that, but the Timberwolves know that his contract's expiring soon, So they are trying to give him up so they won't lose everything, because he's obviously not going to re-sign. He's already made statements that he wouldn't, and is looking at other cities. And Chicago's trying to, they're just officially, they opened trade talks again, but I just don't see how that's going to work. I don't really see that happening. But that's really all. This was kind of an NBA focused issue. There was some college football in there, and there's nothing major going on in the MLB. Landon posted a video yesterday talking about the Astros and the AL West, how the Athletics are in first and the Astros are 23.5 games back. But there's really nothing major to talk about with the MLB. And I'm just going to do a quick glance one more time of my notes to see if there's anything that... Okay, here's a good one. Steve Nash said that 2014-2015 is most likely his last season because he will be 40 years old, and it doesn't look like anyone's trying to recruit him to come to their team or trying to trade him. And there's really... that's really probably it for Steve Nash. I can see him being like him being on ESPN or something like that, TNT. He'd be good with that. Another thing is LeBron decided to wear number 23. I'm a huge fan of that. I can't wait to see him wear 23 for the Cavs again. And Michael Jordan said he's cool with LeBron wearing number 23 because obviously, Michael Jordan, he's cool with most things. He's a great guy, and he doesn't take any disrespect from that, because obviously he's still the best player of all time. So I think. And last but not least, the last issue we have is Paul Millsap got chosen to be on the USA men's select team, and I think that'd be a great addition. He won't start probably, but he'll be a huge help because he is an all-star, and a good all-star for that matter. So thanks for watching or listening, guys. Hope you enjoyed this talk, and there will most likely be another one tomorrow. So peace.